a nuestra tercera conferencia antes del panel y nuestro invitado es Giovanni Gardere, emprendedor social, director de Tropical Recycling Haití, una iniciativa industrial sobre el reciclaje que tiene además un componente de desarrollo socioeconómico. Basada en Puerto Príncipe, su actividad principal es exportar y vender cargamentos de botellas hechas de resinas de PET y HDPE. En proceso de colección de botellas, The Tropical Recycling Haití involucra a la comunidad incentivando la recogida mediante un sistema de remuneración. Entre los miembros de la industria haitiana que forman parte de esta iniciativa están Brasserie de la Corune S.A., Brasserie Nationale de Haití S.A., Tropic S.A., L'Arco Frères, Sejourné S.A. y Caribbean Bottling Company S.A. Plastic. Recibamos con un fuerte aplauso a Giovanni Gardere, emprendedor social.
Well, good afternoon. It's a pleasure for me to be here today and share my experience as to how we were able to achieve our successful campaign as to create a business that was non-existent in 2010. Tropical Recycling is in the business of recycling plastic bottles, mainly PET and HDPE. As she said, the company the shareholders of the company are Couronne Coca-Cola, Brana, which is Heineken today, Cooligan, Larco, Sejourné, and Tropic SA. These guys got together at a point that we had a huge problem in our environmental, as into the ocean, the streets, bottles were everywhere. And the question was, how can we find a sustainable solution to that? I got together with them, and the Tropical Recycling was an idea, and I was able to get together with them and get some funds from them and make it into a reality. Our mission in Tropical Recycling today is to contribute towards Haiti's socio-economic development while environmentally benefiting society as a whole. We aim to enhance our value to customers and society by minimizing the environmental impact of the plastic production in Haiti. So basically, these bottlers got together and say, all right, with no government pressure or anything, then they said, hey, we would like to clean after ourselves and create jobs doing so. It is very important to us to make a difference within the community, the environment, and social. Our vision today is that we started in the capital of Port-au-Prince, and we've been growing since 2011, slowly but surely, and we are expanding very quickly. We're striving to be a national company by 2015 to have collection centers all over Haiti. Our motto is that we want to create our part in creation of a greener, cleaner Haiti, and we want to make sure to create sustainable jobs doing so. Our company started in August 2011. Our operation started September 2011 with mainly recycling PET, HDPE, and aluminum. After collecting all of these items, they are processed in our industrial balers and then shipped to the United States, China, Mexico, wherever the pricing is best for us. Today, Tropical Recycling employs 36 direct employees within our facility. We employ between 2,500 and 3,500 indirect jobs throughout the nation. Within our first 2 years and a half, we've managed to collect 12 million pounds of PET and HDPE plastic. 95% of these plastics are bought from the general public at 9 cents a pound. Over the next 2 years, with the investment that we're doing currently today, we expect 60 additional direct employments and then an additional 2,500 indirect employments throughout Haiti. Currently, we've just invested $650,000 in a new facility so that we can have a better processing capacity and add value to our product. And looking at this investment, I have to laugh. We first started the company with $14,000. And so far, we're in our third year when we've invested $1 million over. So it's definitely been a good business, and these guys have been taking this initiative very seriously. PET and HDPE are our main income earners. Currently, we're selling PET bills. That's why we're making an investment to get into the flake business, because with this China grid fence that stopped importing containers, and China was importing 695 million containers a year of scrap plastics. And all of a sudden in 2013, they just stopped importing it. So we were prices were down, we were having a tough year for 2013. And in tough times, you get good innovation. And that's how we invested in the dirty flakes. So right now, we're going from 14 cents a pound being sold on the international market to 22 to 25 cents a pound. Our company is structured like that. I am the director of the company. I'm the one who built this from scratch. But however, I have to report back to the board of directors, who are the president of each of the bottlers. We have meetings twice a month, just to make sure they like to know how everything is going and so on and so forth. These are our trucks. Most of you must be asking, how were we able to create a campaign awareness as to have the people collect? Because in 2010, there was no plastic recycling. Nobody knew what it was. They didn't give it any value. So with these trucks, we built some collection centers all throughout Haiti, and we send out these trucks to the collection centers to pick up the material and bring it back to the facility where it's weighed, and we pay the clients accordingly. So basically, the entrepreneur that's picking up plastic doesn't have any money to put out. All he has to do is call us, and he has no fees except his time to collect. That's all it costs him. This is a picture of you can barely see the truck. These bags come in, they weigh approximately at 100 pounds, and they are weighed. PET is being approximately at 3.5 cents, that's 9 cents relatively at the US dollars. So once the clients come in, they weigh it, and we pay them accordingly. Our macro environment impact which is the nicest thing, is the impact that I've seen within society. Today, we live in a world where it takes money to make money. But by being able to add value to plastic, Tropical Recycling all of a sudden give an opportunity to the poor people that have relatively no education. It's very difficult for them to find a job. I would say impossible. But now with Tropical Recycling, all of a sudden they have a way out to make money. And today, if you're looking at it, the average person that devotes his time, not even money, just all it takes is their time, doesn't have a lot of knowledge. We supply them the raw material, which are the big bags, to pick up the products. They earn twice as much money than the minimum wage. The minimum wage in Haiti is around 200 goods daily. The person that picks up plastic from 9 to 5 makes easily 500 to 1,000 goods. So that's basically 2 times more, 3 times more the value of what they would have made if they had a steady, regular job. And these people with this money, all of a sudden, have the opportunity to feed their families, send their kids that didn't see how they would be going to schools because their parents weren't able to afford it. And all of a sudden, you have a sector of society that had no future and have a future. That's the beauty of Tropical Recycling, and that's why I like what I'm doing, because I see the impact that it has on everybody. For example, when you're looking at these gentlemen find all types of creative ways to bring it to the facility. This guy takes a bicycle, puts on all the plastic bags on it, carrying it here so that I can weigh maximum weight and make maximum money. The guy with the wheelbarrow here is the same thing. The guy with the motorcycle here, funny thing, he came and he says, hey, I came to weigh in some plastic because I have books to pay for my kids. 2-3 years ago, we didn't have that. It was just a problem. Plastic was just being there. And all of a sudden, today, I guarantee you, I encourage people to put a bottle, throw it in the floor. Give it 5 minutes. Somebody's going to pass by and pick it up. Because our biggest slogan that we had in our awareness campaign that we used, all the social medias, we had a newspaper, we had radio talk shows, just to get the word out. And our slogan is, trash is cash. And all of a sudden, today, people take it seriously. And imagine today all of these bottles. Right now, this is my stock as we're speaking. I took it the other day before leaving here and putting it here. That's approximately 500,000 pounds of loose plastic bottles that I have as inventory waiting to be processed. Just imagine where all of these bottles would go if tropical recycling was not created. If these 6 bottlers didn't take into consideration their environmental impact of their own products. And today I have to say that there's no plastic bottle whatsoever in the ocean. 3 years ago, you had a major problem. For tourism, that is our main slogan for the current campaign, for the presidential campaign. We are helping them big time because right now when you go to the ocean, there's no more plastic bottle. The ocean is super clean. Without tropical recycling, all of this would have ended up in the ocean. And I have to say, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to give you the story of tropical recycling.